How long has it been since I've done like a normal car vlog? It's crazy that it's taken me this long in my new to me car. Little Miss Gabriella is at school. They had a 2-hour delay today, which was the weirdest thing because the weather's great. But the high school, middle school, I thought they were two separate buildings, but apparently they're connected, and there was smoke filling the west wing this morning, and they were still trying to determine the cause. But the school buses were already picking up the high schoolers and middle schoolers, and so they canceled school because, you know, they're trying to find the cause. So they had to take all those kids back and to their homes because they were already on buses. So they delayed the elementary schools so that those buses could return the children safely, and then the other buses could come and pick up the elementary. So my daughter got a little extra sleep today. Yay. She was happy about that. So what am I doing today besides running like crazy? Well, there was a mix-up of some sort with my blood pressure medicine, and the doctor is actually a physician's assistant who had increased my dose pre-surgery, had rejected the refill. So I had to call my family doctor and say, hey, I need the refill. But when I called, of course, they wanted me to go in for a blood pressure check, which I told them they probably need to do because I've been running a little on the high side, which, guys, I'm sure this isn't helping, okay? I mean, it's my Diet Coke. It's got caffeine. I'm sure it's not helping. But I went in, and of course, it was high. So now I am sitting waiting at the pharmacy, waiting for them to refill my new prescription, because my other pill, I guess I was at the maximum dose for that one. So, you know, on to the new pill. This is another reason that I need to cut down on this and need to get back on track. And I'm struggling to get back on track. We're still waiting on the second car to be finished. In fact, my husband called 2 or 3 times yesterday and left a message. I've called once this morning and left a message. We still haven't gotten a return call. So we will not be taking another vehicle to them. They have now had our vehicle for 4 weeks. I did not missay that. 4 weeks they've been working on our car. I know they're waiting on a part to come in, but we'd like an update on, has the part come? Has the part shipped? How long is this going to take now? Because it's been 4 weeks we've been without this vehicle. A vehicle we've paid for and we desperately need. My daughter needs to be on a normal schedule. I need us to be on a normal schedule. My health needs us to be on a normal schedule. And my husband's health too, because guys, we're tired. All of us are tired all the time because we're getting up so early, we're going to bed so late, we're running back and forth here and there. It's just chaotic right now, and I need it to go back to normal. So that is where we are on that. My weight is just bouncing all around. I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. I have no idea what tomorrow will bring. If I were to weigh in today, I would be up 6 pounds. Now, I doubt that I will be up that much tomorrow, but I do think I'll probably be up, would be my guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling. It's all the drive-thrus, all the sodium, all the soda. This is my 3rd one today, which is why my blood pressure is probably really high at the doctor's anyway. And it is, oh, I can't see the time, but it's probably around 12:30 in the afternoon. 3rd one. Do you want to know how much water I've had? 0. Yesterday I had 30 ounces. The day before I had 30 ounces. The day before that I had 64 ounces, which is better. but I need to be getting at least 64 ounces a day. And truth be told, I need a whole lot more than that. I'd like to aim for 90 a day at least, minimum. And I don't mind having 1 or 2 of these a day, but this is 3 and it's just a little afternoon. I've already had breakfast and lunch out. My sugar's been higher. Like I said, my weight is fluctuating. If I eat at home, it goes down amazingly. Huh, who'd have thought all that less sodium? So, here's the thing. I'm trying to determine what the best thing for me moving forward is. Is the best thing for me to go right back onto Weight Watchers? Is the best thing for me to do Whole30? Is the best thing for me to do to count calories? Is it to just simply reduce portions? Is it to try something like Nutrisystem to kind of get an idea of portions? I don't know. What I'm thinking at the moment is trying Nutrisystem for anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, and then trying to make my own Nutrisystem type meals where I have them portioned myself, because I'm concerned about sodium. And now, guys, I've never tried Nutrisystem. I have zero idea about sodium in it other than what I've seen on Transforming Melodies videos. I have no idea about them. And it concerns me because with my blood pressure being higher and the way I retain water, which is why my weight fluctuates so much, I need to be really careful with sodium. And truth be told, I have not been. Since the surgery, I'm doing lousy. I mean, lousy. And that's not on anyone but me. It's not on any plan. It's not on any person. It's not on any program. It's not even on McDonald's. It's on me for making those choices. Part of the problem is that we are constantly running. Because we're getting up so early, we don't want to make it any earlier. So we're not getting up early enough to actually make and eat breakfast at home. We're going to bed so late, so we're not preparing it the night before to just heat it up in the morning. So it's just so convenient to run through the drive-thru, which is another reason I'm thinking about Nutrisystem for 2 to 4 weeks. It would give me a quick grab and go, at least for me. You know, if we still need to run through the drive-thru for him, that's on him. He's an adult. You know, my daughter, her food is quick to make. No big deal. Me, I would benefit greatly from grabbing and going and not participating in the drive-through ritual, except for maybe 1 of these or 2 of these a day. But like I said, today I've had breakfast and lunch already. So it would help me immensely to be able to control the portions. Let's say, for example, my breakfast on Nutrisystem is 350 to 400 calories. And I don't know, guys, because I've not tried it. Like, I don't even know what the food is. I've not tried it myself. But let's say it's 300, 350, 400 calories. This morning, I had almost 1,000 calories for breakfast. Almost 1,000. That's with the hash brown, the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and the muffin toppers. My Papa's diet, so there's no calories there. That's a crap load of calories for 1 meal. Now, that's 1 meal out, okay? Then let's say I have lunch out, like I did today. I have no idea what my calories are, but I would estimate probably about another 1,000 or so. Again, I haven't logged it, so I don't know yet. It's too much. And Am I eating a ton of food? No, I'm not. But what I am eating is very high in calories, very high in sodium, and very high in carbs, and very high in poor choices. I just don't know how else to say that. It's just a bunch of crap. It's not healthy. Like, was there a vegetable? I mean, potatoes and hash browns and fries don't really count to me. So, I mean, I didn't slice that potato myself. I just think I need something, and I don't know what that something is. When I was prepping meals, I was doing great because I could grab and go, grab and go. Problem with that is my fridge is way too small. There's no room in my freezer. There just isn't. And time. When would I prep this? Do I need to be doing this? Yes, I do. I really, really, really do. But I've got to figure out how to make that all work. And right now, it's just not working for me. So if that can't work for me right now, then I need something that can until that can work for me again. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I am not making excuses at all. I'm not sugarcoating this. This is purely on me. I used to think my blood pressure was high because I was in pain. But the truth is, I am in no pain now. My blood pressure is still high with blood pressure medication, which I wasn't taking before because I didn't want to take it. And I don't want to take it now, but I also don't want to go blind. I don't want to have a heart attack or a stroke either. I don't want to have congestive heart failure. So I'm going to take the medication until the doctor pulls me off of it. And the only way he's going to pull me off of it is for me to lose weight and exercise and for me to watch what I eat and for me to have my blood pressure go lower. And that is the sensible thing to do. I can't argue with that. It's the sensible thing to do. So anyway, I start the new blood pressure medicine tomorrow because I'm waiting for them to fill it now. I discontinue mine today. And I go in for lab work a couple days before my next appointment. My next appointment's in 2 weeks. So I need to cut down on this. I do, as I take a drink. I know how sick that looks and sounds. You want to know what the really funny thing is? By the third one, it doesn't taste as good. Like, normally when I get that first one, it's so refreshing. It tastes so good. But by the third, not so much. It's just something to drink. Honestly, I'd rather have an ice water right now. But here's the thing. And my husband laughs at this, but it's true. I'll order a Diet Coke and a large is $1, okay? $1.07 with tax here. $1.08 in certain cities because the tax is higher. But if I get a large ice water through the drive-thru at McDonald's, it is also $1.07 or $1.08, depending on tax. It's not free. Now you can get a small for free. And I have a problem paying $1 for a large water. And my husband's like, but you're already paying the $1. But I'm getting the pop for it. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy. He knows it sounds crazy. He laughs all the time. But I don't know, guys. But I know that this has to change. Because this just is not working for me. It's not working. So I am seriously contemplating nutrisystem. Just to get my portion sizes down. But I haven't jumped on board with that. I'm still in the thought process of it. So if I seem all over the place in my videos right now, it's because I am in my mind right now. I'm all over the place. I don't know what I want to do. But I know I need to stop this video because I won't be able to upload it. All right, guys. Bye. All right, guys. I wanted to come back. I had to stop that video or it would not upload for me. But I do want to finish it out here. Like I said, I know that my mind is all over the place right now. And I'm just in a sense, thinking out loud with you guys. I tried to do this with my husband, but God bless him, he's not a very good listener sometimes. I don't know, like, what, I don't know what's the right way to go. And I'm trying to figure it out, like, what's going to work for me, because I need to do what works for me. And if that's nutrisystem and it works for me, that's great. If it's Weight Watchers and that works for me, it's great. If it's counting calories and that works for me, it's great. If it's just eating healthier and clean, that's great. But I don't know what it is. I know what it isn't. It isn't high sodium frozen meals. And I don't know how Nutrisystem compares to that. I mean, maybe they automatically have lower sodium in their meals because it's for weight loss. I don't know. Not on the plan. So I have no clue. And I won't know until I would actually try it. And my goal is always to stay under or at 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. But recently, I would say I'm doing anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000, 6,500 milligrams of sodium a day. That's not an over-exaggeration at all. It's not an under-exaggeration, but it's not an over-exaggeration. On the days I've logged, it's been that high. That's a lot of sodium for anyone, but it's especially a lot of sodium for someone who's a diabetic with high blood pressure and lots of water retention, who's trying to lose weight and keep her vision. Like, at some point, common sense needs to come in and say, whoa, wake up. And that's kind of where I am. It's time for me to wake up. Like, this insanity has to stop. And I'm just trying to figure out how I can make it stop while still being on this crazy schedule that we're on. And unfortunately, I cannot control or change right now. I'm at the mercy of the mechanic who has our vehicle and has had it for 4 weeks. I'm at the mercy of them. I will never use them again, because if this were our only vehicle, and at the time it was, we would be in a world of hurt right now. I don't know who can go without their vehicle for 4 weeks. But if we didn't have this one, if God didn't bless us with this one, we'd be in big trouble. Thank the good Lord, He sees what we don't, and He provided. But I've got to figure it out, because I cannot keep going like this. It isn't good or healthy for your weight to go up and down, up and down, up and down, which is what mine is doing. Do not be shocked if there's a weight gain tomorrow, because like I said, I know I'm up 6 pounds today. That does not mean I will be tomorrow. I may be up more tomorrow. I may be down from where I am now. I may be up a little. I may be the same. I may be down. That's how my body works. It seriously is how my body works. When I'm having a lot of sodium, this is how it goes. It's just how it goes for me. My body is really sensitive to sodium, and I feel the way that I feel I look, swollen, uncomfortable. I notice a difference. I notice that my face is more swollen. My whole body is, but you see my face and maybe my hands. I can tell that they're more swollen. My legs, of course, are more swollen, and my feet, and I'm moving more, guys. Like, I'm moving a lot more because I'm doing that walk 100 miles challenge, right? So I am walking, I think last night was my lowest day, and it was about almost 1.5 miles. Excuse me. I'm walking 2 to 3 miles a day. But yesterday was my lowest day because we were in the car a lot. We had a lot of things to get done yesterday, and that meant spending a lot of time in the car, going from place to place. But I'm moving a lot more, but I cannot outmove what I'm eating. And it's not like I'm sitting here binging and gorging. I'm not. but I am eating a bunch of drive-through and sodium and crap and high calorie food, and I can't outmove that. I can't outmove that. I need a much more sensible way. Another idea I'm tossing around is trying to look up online, and I'm sure it's out there. I couldn't imagine it wouldn't be. But the serving sizes for a diabetic diet, with the portion sizes, and making my own meals out of that instead of nutrisystem, because I would be making them, I can control what's going into them, like the sodium and stuff, which I think is actually probably a better way to go, but not a more convenient way to go right now. Eventually, that's what I want to get to, is being able to prep and make my own food again. I enjoy that. I like to cook. I like to bake. And I like to be in control of what I'm putting into my body. The problem is right now, I just don't have the time to do that. My daughter is finally at school all day, and I'm sitting in a car waiting on prescriptions because I had to go to a doctor appointment I wasn't planning on, which I had to reschedule because her school was delayed. So that pushed back my entire day. None of this was planned. And I'm not complaining, and I'm not making excuses, but that's the reality of the situation. And maybe people who got it together a little more than me just roll with the punches better. But in this case, things I need to get done aren't getting done. And things I want to do aren't going to happen. For example, I really would like to get back to the gym. I have a new hip. I can move. I'd really like to get back to the gym. I'm enjoying the extra steps I'm getting in the walking with the challenge, but I need to get back to the gym. I just need to. I love working out. And even if I were going to the gym right now on top of all of this, I could not outwork what I'm eating. Again, I'm not just sitting there binging all day. I don't do that. But I'm eating crap. I'm drinking crap. And what you put into your body is what comes out, right? And that's what's happening with me. And this is becoming a very chatty video. And I'm sure my prescription is ready by now. Sorry, guys. But I don't know. There are definitely changes coming as far as my eating. I just don't know what they are yet, because I'm still thinking out loud. I'm still looking at all the options, trying to figure out what I think would work better for me. I know what the ultimate goal for me is. I ultimately want to plan my own meals and make my own meals, whether that be fresh meals or frozen meals or canned meals. I like canning too. So for me, I can control those things better. But for right now, I'm so busy. I've got a bushel of apples to get through, another bushel of apples on the way. I've got apples like clear up here, making apple butter. So yeah, that's like my best seller. So apple butter is what I'm making right now. And I'm trying to get all that done, as well as clean the house, as well as lose weight, as well as try to eat healthy, which is not happening because, let's face it, that's where I'm failing. I'm moving more. I'm pretty active. I'm on the go a lot, but I'm not taking the time to eat and drink properly. And guys, that's important. That's the key. That's the most important thing. I'm not saying don't exercise. Please don't misunderstand what I'm about to say. But what you eat and what you drink, what you consume, what you put into your body is more important to your health than how much you move. If you did nothing else, if you're in a position where you cannot move your body, but you can control what you put into your mouth, then you are in a position to lose weight and get healthier. And once that weight starts dropping, then you can move more. You cannot out-exercise what you eat. It cannot be done. Cannot. If you're consuming 3,000 calories a day or more, you cannot burn that and more off